This is Krizia Pocson, and today I'm going to analyze a play entitled Mary Poppins. The genre of this play is a musical comedy, so technically it includes songs, dancing, dialogue, decorous costume with a light romantic plot. This musical play has a wonderful plot. Bert, the man who introduces to Cherry Tree Lane where the Banks family lived, who had a nanny but later ran away from them, for the Banks children, Jane and Michael, have been extremely naughty towards their nanny. After this, Jane and Michael then made an advertisement to find another nanny. When a woman named Mary Poppins appears to their house, came for the advertisement, she who acquires all the qualifications they're looking for and accepted her. As the perfect nanny as she starts to take good care of the kids, teaches them all the good things, and shows her magical powers. When Mary and the kids came home, only to find out their father's misery, who is suspended from the work without payment, because the deal he made turns the worse, and get angry towards the kids. This seemed to be their family's problem. The kids were told to go to their room, and fighting over a toy begins. After a while, the toys gets alive, and together with Mary, they teach the kids to take care of their things that never listened. And so, Mary decided to leave and writes a note. As the wind has changed, Mrs. Banks chooses a new nanny, Miss Andrew, who manages Mr. Banks before. She who seemed to be a tyrant, that leaves again the kids to run away into the park. There, an old friend teaches them how to fly a kite, which symbolizes the comeback of Mary Poppins. Everyone now is happy. Mr. Banks, who happened to be at the park also, is depressed, and his wife's looking for him worriedly. Everybody then returns to their house. There, Mary Poppins and Miss Andrew, the new nanny, had an intense argument, but the latter disappears thanks to Mary Poppins, and now everyone is pleased. When Mr. Banks receives a letter from work and thought it's the end of his career, decided to sell their heirloom and gets broken. He then started to clean and begin recollecting his wonderful reflection of the past. Mr. Banks then goes to the bank and his wife follows to support him. Turns out the deal he made is extremely good for the bank. He understands their Mary's words to make a good choice. The family reunited and it's time for Mary to leave, but they will never forget their angel and perfect nanny. The characters: Mary Poppins as the protagonist, and the antagonist of the play is Miss Andrew, Mr. Banks' nanny, a tyrant one who overrule the house. They have Mrs. Brill being the maid. Representative: the minister of the bank where Mr. Banks works. Chorus: they had a town people. The thought of the play: the character of the two children of the Banks family being naughty and their family problems. Then Mary Poppins comes in that will definitely change their lives. The dialogue or the diction of the play. The play mainly concentrates the interaction of the main characters, Mary Poppins and the Banks family. The play includes a literary features like the bark of the dog, the chirp of the bird, and a thunder. The musical director plays an intermission music before the start of the play that introduces the first musical song, which set the atmosphere inside the theater. During the play, the musical team plays a melodious sound while the characters are having a conversation, then sets another cue to begin their musical songs. Spectacle: their costumes are inspired by Mary Poppins movie film. The ladies wearing a dress that covers from neck to toe, likewise covering their arms. Men wearing three-piece lounge suits. Both men and women wears a hat. The lightings are enhanced particularly to the main characters and also emphasize the scene. Specific lights off indicating to set another setting of the play. Overall, the whole Mary Poppins musical play is a spectacular one. The voices of the actors were clear and the audience were very disciplined when to clap, laugh a bit, and listen to the play. Thus, we also get a lessons in life to it. Thank you for listening.